Hello Capricorn, Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm here to do a new moon reading for you for the new moon in Libra, September 2022. Welcome back to subscribers. Welcome to anyone new to my channel. And for subscribers and anyone new who does not know, I'll just remind you, so I'm back after quite a while. I wouldn't call it a break. It's more so a shift in focus for my work and my path and my purpose. But I am called in and out of this collective reading type of work, okay? So I know that there is a very large kind of oversaturation of readers who watched a lot of, us that began in the beginning and learned and, turned it into a little career for themselves. So they're very kind of, they're pushing them out as far as those who need it, as far as like on a daily basis. But I always encourage people to get to a point where you are trusting your own intuition and sharpening your own discernment when it comes to situations, and not get too caught up with getting frequent readings. I am true to my gift and this avenue on how I do get messages that are usually predictive and profound and timing in the ways. Sometimes it's, it doesn't make sense at the time, but give it time and it will, that type of thing. A lot of these oracle readings as well, I remember doing a lot of them in at the end of 2019, and I kept seeing in a couple of signs it would come up that there was going to be a major change in industries, or some that were going to look like they were closing, and then people would be shifting their employment. And little did I know, a lot of that was predicting what was going on in the pandemic. So that's the thing too with these new moon and full moon readings. Like the moon's, it's in a cycle, but it's a constant figure in our solar system. And so the effects, some they can last for 6 months up to a year. So it really just kind of depends on your timeline and where you are. So we're gonna do this at the end. I'm gonna pull a moonology card, and I believe that's enough rambling. So let's get on with this, Capricorn. See what we got for your recent past. In this house we have Talisman with the 10 of Pentacles. So this is telling me for some of you there's some type of legacy, some type of journey and power, something that you've acquired through pain, something that's been acquired through pain. And it could, because there's scars here, and they're holding a talisman now that they've gotten the wisdom and the knowledge and understanding to go on a new path and on a new journey, and they set off where there's some type of long-lasting security, wealth, abundance here. This could have to do with family as well. And again, and this new moon in Libra is affecting your 10th house, highlighting your 10th house, which is your career, your goals, public image. It also rules fathers, fame, your status, reputation, that type of thing. So this is your recent past, obtaining some type of power, and there being a wealth of security in your recent past, and some power on how you've obtained that. I also want to feel like for some of you, it's something you've done independently. It's something that where you stand in your own power as it comes to your financial wealth, or you establish that in your recent past on the power to obtain and maintain financial security. Okay, and some of you could be even known for that. Okay, what we have for your current point of advantage, we have slow and steady with the High Priestess. So this is your present point of advantage, Capricorn. Slow and steady allows you to take a moment and take in all of your surroundings without missing anything by moving too fast. And the High Priestess is definitely a card of going beneath or beyond the veil, having ancient wisdom, holding it in, not necessarily, and being receptive to wisdom and knowledge, not necessarily releasing it though. It's a hold, it's just something where it's like you hold on to it, you have it, you knowledge, you then in the knowledge that you know what you're doing with it and you're taking your time with it. It's not something where, you're teaching it, or it's being taught to you maybe in just in a spiritual way. You're getting spiritual downloads by slowing down and taking time to listen to spirit and intuition guide you. So you're really following your inner guide, your inner priestess, your inner knowing, and allowing that to lead the way for you as it comes to your career, your reputation, and you might be very private in your work or in your reputation. You may not be someone who's very active online, or on social media, and with your personal life, or even with your career. It could just be something here where you just work from a place of knowledge and also privacy, and you take your time with that. No one's rushing you. You're also in the high priestess, you are your own boss. There's no one telling you what to do. You go with the flow of your feelings, and you take your time and you really feel that out. You have a lot of patience, Capricorn, when it comes to your security and your success and your reputation. But you're also, with your reputation and your recognition, I feel like your public image is that of a mysterious person who does move when it's on their own time. No, like, people know they cannot rush you to get what they want out of you. Like, you're gonna get to it when you get to it, or you're gonna, come out with what you come out with when you're ready to, like that sort of thing. When it comes to your challenge or resistance, we have the rock bottom with the Two of Swords. So I feel like for some of you, it's like, where do you go from here? There's a challenge here that you maybe felt like you've hit a brick wall, and you do need to make a change in direction. The thing is there is a path. There are paths here. You just have to open your eyes and see them. You have to get to a point where you're making some type of decision. So indecision can hold you back and keep you stuck in a space. So don't that's your challenge or your resistance, is to not let your indecision keep you stuck in a place and keep you from moving forward or finding a new path or a new direction. So making a decision, and not making blind decisions. For some of you too, I feel the need that there's the need to kind of expand your vision or your perception from where you have been looking for opportunity, or for information, or information to help you make an informed decision. So that's a little bit of that. A little bit of your indecision about, even too, for some of you, it's indecision about how you do want to be seen in the public. Not just about your work, or it definitely could be about your work and your career. Where is your passion? What do you want to go towards as far as your career? That could be something that has you a little stuck a little bit. So then we have, for your unexpected help, education, and then we do have the Eight of Swords. So this is you committing to something wholeheartedly in a way that you're keeping yourself kind of boxed in and focused. And like, the one thing about the Eight of Swords is discipline. You can break yourself out of this mentality, or out of this focus, or out of these, and it also could be repetitive thoughts, but that could be, for some of you, a method of education and how you learn something. You probably learn something through repetition, and that's something that's going to be, because this is in your unexpected help position. So there's something of like practice making perfect, and as well staying focused. And now some of you definitely could go back to school, or you're going to be getting under someone's wing as an apprentice to learn something. But it's like, locking your mind into it. Some of you too is just, otherwise I just feel like you'll be maybe self-learning, self-taught, getting yourself a lot of books on a subject where it's like you can't even read them all. It's like you're creating like a mountain of to read kind of books or information So you may trap yourself in your mind as you become focused on learning and perfecting some type of new craft or skill. Okay. Now this house also ruling fathers, masculinity, and things like that. Um, some of you, maybe I'm just picking up. This is very, very specific. Some of you have a father figure who may be incarcerated, and you're learning, you're getting to know him through him being locked up, um, or it's some other type of father figure. If not, it also could be some of you um, learning more about your father, or becoming obsessed with the thoughts of learning more about your father's life if you didn't know about it in the past, and you're discovering that. For some of you, that could be something where you're taking your time here. This could be part of your legacy here, that you realized in your past that it was something that you had to struggle to get. It might have been painful to or not painful, but a little bit of a struggle to kind of get information. If you've been looking for your father and you didn't know where he was, and you found out where he was, and there was kind of sort of like some indecision, this could also be a future occurrence for some of you. I don't want to dwell on that because it is kind of specific, and I do like to try to remain general and broad with this. But for some of you, that is a message. And you're on your advice from Spirit. Peaks of Joy with the Ten of Cups, Capricorn. This is telling you to don't worry, be happy. Basically, it really is. Like, don't worry, be happy. And share your joy. Share your happiness. Your happiness can be contagious. Your excitement about things can be contagious to others. Be happy with family. um, and have a positive attitude. Approach whatever you're doing within this house, whether it is your career, something new that you're learning, with a positive attitude. But I also feel like with this Eight of Swords, it's like maybe for some of you there will be no distractions that distract you from this. You put yourself in a space or a position where you have like a block of time where you can really give some discipline to learning whatever it is you're learning, or even just some discipline or focus to someone, and someone alone in particular, where you're devoting your time and energy almost on a daily or like weekly basis, where you're not really talking or communicating to anyone else but this person, to kind of establish some type of connection or bond that you weren't able to establish in the past. And right here, there could be, you're taking your time getting to know someone, and you may know some more things, you may know more than you're letting on, but you're also kind of maybe going to be allowing someone to explain things to you that you don't know. That could be, again, within the education of learning a new skill, or for some of you, getting to know your father figure, whether he's been in your life or not, getting to know him on a deeper level. So be happy and approach things with optimism. Spend time with family. Yeah. So what we have for the outcome of, or the direction where things are headed, should you continue this course, it is intention with the Magician. Now, this is a good energy card for you to, you have a goal like in mind, like you know what your outcome is going to be. So when you're ready to initiate that with the magician, you're ready to take action, and you have a purpose with this. You have everything that you need. You're setting your intention and your goal on what you want to come out of this for yourself. So I feel for many of you, this is you utilizing your power, initiating some type of new plan as it comes to your career, your reputation, or the bond or relationship you have with your father. There's something here where there is a nurturing towards what you want to happen. And it's like with the magician, you can make it happen. So I feel the intention or your direction, if you are stuck in your mind, or if you are indecisive about which direction you want to go, because that's your challenge and resistance, rock bottom, okay? Then once there's some type of knowledge or information that you learn, a situation that gets you disciplined in your mind about some area, and as long as you approach things with a positive attitude and not a pessimistic one, there is an intention that will show up, and everything that you need as far as the tools to get something started, whether it is a new plan or business for your career and your reputation and what you're going to be known for, or the connection to here with someone in your life that is a masculine or father figure, then that's here with the magician. You will be manifesting that. So I feel like you'll be manifesting some type of new career, or just overall new sense of newness and bond as it comes to a father figure in your life. So let's get a moon card, close this out for you guys, Capricorn. Okay, we've got your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. So yeah, your commitment, and some of you may have already made a long-term commitment towards your goal, or your career path and your reputation, what you want to be known for. This challenge here, yeah, this getting to a point of hitting rock bottom and your indecisiveness, it is a test for you. Your commitment to your success and your drive, it is all being tested. And I feel like what will be an unexpected help for you to learn, to discipline yourself, keep a positive attitude, and I feel like you'll find your way forward and be able to manifest what it is that you do want to manifest in this area. So be strong in this time where you are being tested. Do I want to read any messages from here? Maybe there could be something that I'm not picking up with this moon card that could give you some more insight. I don't usually read from the book, but for some of the transit ones, I feel like sometimes the book does tie together something with the message that was coming in before. It's kind of difficult to find. Okay, there could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles of confidence. Now, for some of you, this could be something here too, as far as timing with the next first quarter moon. If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount it, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move toward your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. And your attune to the moon is, I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit of effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something, and you need to recommit to someone or something. Okay? So those are the messages I have for you, Capricorns, and I do welcome you to subscribe if you aren't, and just for those of you who are subscribed, again, I thank you for your patience and understanding and knowing that I am called in and out of it. I will be back too with the series of readings that I do normally. I have the relationship heart spread that I do as well as the wild card readings, and sometimes the generals where I look at all like a number of areas. Those take a little bit of time, but I did feel it was important to come back with the oracle cards. Well, the oracle readings are more self-improvement readings, where you can see things that can help you personally, more so than it is about outside people, unless it's a house, it's a affected house, like the seventh house or like the fifth house or something might get other people showing up in the reading. But mainly it's about you and your self-improvement, and utilizing the cycles of the moon to set your intentions. And these readings are just assistance with that. So the full moon as well too, I feel is a good time to do these readings. So again, I thank you, and I will talk to you soon. I hope you guys have a great rest of your September. Take care.